they could have done more to make it a competition. It was not.
I think that's what the competition ultimately wound up being, right? Is the roster good enough for Drake May to start at week 1?
You're putting him in a tough spot to answer something there.
Yeah.
Because could I have done anything more? Like I did what I had to do with my reps I was given. But, I mean, anybody that's in competition, you guys have all been in competition. You know when it's competition.
Do you think there's a chance that Gerard Mayo expressed what went into the decision to Drake May in terms of the roster maybe not being ready during that conversation?
I think it's been the way the whole time. I think he's been pretty open with both guys. Like, this is where you're at, this is where you stand. And I think May even said that Gerard's honest and upfront. And he appreciates that. You kind of have to. Like, hey, man, we get issues up front. Like, and you just keep doing your thing. Your time's going to come. Hey, we told you this from day one when we drafted you. This is a long process. We want to, they keep referring to, we're trying to build something special. And when you ask for patience, the first 3 press conferences, you keep asking for patience, and it's good. We're going to need patience here. You kind of, you're slow playing it here with this guy.
I just feel, I think they made the right decision. So I'll continue to keep saying that, but...
You got too excited the last couple weeks.
I did. But you know who I really just think that this is about is the decision to hire Alex Van Pelt. I think Alex Van Pelt was going with someone he knew that knew the offense. He did not want to go with a rookie.
That if it flounders, it's going to be on him.
So, in my opinion, this move today is an Alex Van Pelt move only. And yes, the organization long-term wants Drake May to develop and not, or obviously with some of the issues they have with the team, but if they had another offensive coordinator here, I wonder if Drake May is the starter.
What about an Elliott Wolf decision too, though? If the line isn't good enough and the pieces aren't good enough where you can actually start the quarterback that should be ready to go and looks like he is ready to go, but the team isn't.
Tim, I feel like that they didn't forecast how good this kid was. I think they looked at it as, he's got some footwork issues. He's never really
have some time.
Center. He's never did any of these things, so we have time. Instead, Jacoby Brissett isn't the guy they think he is. And we'll find out week 1 in Cincinnati, but I think they're learning quickly. Brissett's not the guy they thought he was. He's not as good as they thought he was. He might be able to run the offense and call the plays and get guys lined up and take hits. But now they're starting to look at it like, between these two, Drake May is the better player. So I think a lot of things. They didn't forecast how good May was, and Brissett maybe. Yeah, this is a Brissett problem. Like I'm blaming all the coaches and everybody else. I don't think Brissett has played well enough. What did Brissett do this offseason that we saw that he deserves to be the quarterback if it's a competition? Nothing.
It's predetermined.
617-779-0985. Mark is in Medford. Mark, what's up?
Hey, guys. So Gerard Mayo says that Drake May outplayed Jacoby Brissett, but yet he decides to go with Brissett anyway. So let's be honest with each other here, guys. There is no way that they were going to put the potential franchise quarterback on the field with an offensive line that gives less protection than Trump's Secret Service. Okay? Let's be honest here.
That's fair, and I think it's obvious now at this point, but I do wonder if some of the stuff that Gerard Mayo was saying was because Gerard Mayo did want Drake May to start week 1 because he thinks that Drake May ultimately is going to give him the best opportunity to win. And as a head coach, that's what you want, right? The best opportunity to win week 1, and ultimately the decision-making is a collaboration like we talked about, and it's not just Gerard Mayo making this decision and he got overruled. I think that's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. Pat is in the car. Pat.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hi, Pat.
Hey, pick your poison. Whoever it is the starting quarterback, they're going to get hurt. Give this kid a little bit of time. He'll be in there. This offensive line's atrocious, and they're just going to get somebody hurt.
What's your level of concern for the offensive line, Zoe?
High to quite high. I can't give you 5 starters for next week right now.
Yeah.
Because I have no clue who's available. Is Fedarian Lowe going to be available?
Did you see yesterday's, though?
Yeah, they signed 2 guys off the street.
Well, not even that. They had Onwenu at left tackle and Layden Robinson at right tackle yesterday. Mm-hmm. They have no clue. Hey, seriously, during your time with the Patriots, obviously 92, 93 were the interesting seasons, but was the line still had Bruce Armstrong? Like, there was some... is this the worst line? going into a season that they've ever had?
That's the most recently, yeah. Recently, yes. Yeah. I mean, the Patricia year, they struggled because they had no clue who to block. They weren't taught well. I have to think they're taught better here. But when you line up in the backfield 4 times after you're warned, that's a problem. So that elevates this line as to being you have to be very concerned about. David Andrews in the middle helps a lot. You're asking a guy that's been in the league for over 10 years to just be the guy again. You miss a snap with this guy, you're effed.
Do you think he can still play at the level he used to?
David? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
See, I think he was thinking retirement, and that's why they gave him a bump.
Well, he's been underpaid for what he gives you.
True.
And for me to go out there and tax my body and to get mentally and physically ready to play, I got to be comfortable with where I'm at. And finally, they took care of him like they should have.
He's their most important player.
He's the most important player on offense, by far.
That's what we're
awesome.
at with the Patriots.
Awesome.
That's where you at, bud. Yeah. That's where you at.
They're going to be a running team, by the way. Remember they said that this year?
They are.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can fire off on those run blocks.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.